All right, people, we are here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much, my people. Indeed, we are happy that you're here joining this stream with us, my people. Really appreciate it. And of course, you always support the thing, and definitely we are pleased to know that, the support is there. So this is the women's 100 meters. This seems to be the first section. And Sturgis winning that one. Big up yourself, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Detonation, big up. So, yeah, man. It is what is happening now at let me tell you the results of the 100 meters. So it's a B heat. Sturgis winning that one in 10.98. Wind reading 3.2 meters per second. So the wind is very hurricane-ish. All right, Brianna Williams here on mic. Are you hearing people? Tell me if you're hearing what is happening. Great. So we have World Championship here in Budapest soon. So what are you working on? Big up yourself, Dr. Dan. Going into the US trials to make it to Budapest. My goals are just to stay patient. Brianna Williams is doing the interviewing, people. Brianna Williams interviewing. All right, so the A race is coming up. All right, so this one is be a this one is gonna be a good clash, good matchup, people. Shakura Wallace 11.13. Kashika Cameron 11.15. Jonil Smith 11.25. But the wind reading is all right, people, so look out for this one. And they are off. Wow, TT Terry is moving quite fine. Shacarri as well. But Shacarri has head to the front, people. Shacarri taking this one in usual Shacarri time. What am I seeing? 10.5? 10.57, people. Wow. 10.57 by Shacarri. Terry 10.83. Natasha Morrison 11.05. And she celebrated just outside. The wind reading is 4.1 meters per second. So yes, people, Shacarri Richardson, over there in Miramar. Yes. 10.57. Twanisha Terry, 10.83 in second. Natasha Morris of Jamaica, 11.05. Jada Baylard, 11.08. Destiny Smith Barnett, 11.09. English Gardner, 11.10. Javian Oliver, 11.11. And Melissa Jefferson in 8th, 11.27. But a lot of people might be asking, how come she ran so fast? But people, the wind reading, 4.1 meters per second, and that's positive. That's way above the allowable wind reading. But the fact of the matter is that she ran 10.57. That is a big thing. What are your thoughts, people? What are your thoughts? Cambia Sturgis 10.98 in heat 1. That's the B final. That is very, 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 very interesting, people. Share your thoughts. Is Shacarri back? What are your thoughts, people? Hey, you see yo Jupiter Saturn. You see yo on the stop beat Shacarri now, you know. Shacarri in some different realm, you know. 10.5. Oh my God. Shacarri got a bag of things, people. It no matter what you want to say, I think she run.
It still won't be an American sprinter female on that.
Oh my God. Shacarri at them, people. What are your thoughts?
Not gonna make that podium at Worlds.
Where say you're worried?
Because again, this is what we see all the time. All the time. This ain't like a broken record. They gonna come out. They gonna look good.
Where's the grade A Jamaican? Hey, you're the easy, you know. Yeah, man, it's very windy over there in Florida, people. You understand? So the men are on the track now, you know.
Meanwhile, Shericka looked like how she should look today. I ain't got nothing to prove. But here we go. Again, per usual. Doing the same thing I keep telling y'all we do every single year. That's how I know who gonna do what. Because what y'all ain't understanding is the coaching ain't changing. The coaching ain't changing. The routines ain't changing. So you gonna get the same stuff every year. It ain't really hard to figure this stuff out. It ain't hard. Nat, with the stats, give us that win reading time.
Oh, that looks like a false start there in the men's.
Go back to Brazil. You don't even need to be Brazil, but yeah, get him out the race. Get him out the race.
In the men's, is it Eat One?
What they did here, and I'd rather them do that than to have to throw somebody out. So, Don Nascimento, I hope he got permission to come out of those blocks. But we've seen in the heats that they've been very lenient. Nobody wants to throw anybody out of a meet.
All right, people, very, very interesting, you know, very, very interesting. Hey, so I know Shacarri feel nice, you know. So it doesn't matter. She ran that time. Where's the doctor done? 10-9 with the wind. I'm eager to see the A final with Civil. Yeah, man. Nothing is guaranteed this year in track and field. So whatever you did last season, you have to come prove yourself this season. You understand? So people, that is where it is.
Should be a nice race in the middle between Bailey, Charleston, and Don Nascimento. 3, 4, 5, 6.
It is 10-5-7, miss.
This time we're underway cleanly.
For Forbes seats, 10-5-7.
Just a little bit is Charleston moving up to the middle of the track in lane number 5 from Charleston of North Carolina State.
We say happy for Shacarri? Yeah, man, a big statement that. Yeah, man, a big statement that, man.
6 for Eric Harrison Jr. of Trinidad and Tobago. Good performance for him. CJ Green in 3rd. 10:09.
Nascimento would wrap himself up into 4th position overall. Shericka Jackson.
Yep. 3rd place in the 400. So there's it confirmed. Charleston 10:02. The win just over the allowable at 2.4. With Harrison Jr. 2nd and CJ Green in 3rd in 10:09. There's a gap after that. Back to
Yeah, man, some serious sprinting now go on.
not a bad race at all.
It is.
10:0.
Yeah, man, in the heat, she ran 10.75. In the heat, she ran 10.75. In the heat, she ran 10.75. In the finals, 10.57. People, man, put up with something for them because
Anytime you run 10:0 anything at this time of the year,
let me show you what go on.
you go back to
Because we don't give wrong information over here, no people.
there yet. You wouldn't expect it to be, but
There it is, people. Look to the side. Shacarri Richards up top, 10.57. She ran 10.75 in the preliminary round. There it is. There it is. We don't give
after this
false information around here, you know.
track, but let's hope that everybody leaves here and continues to run faster as the season goes on.
And you see,
This area of South Florida, you know very well, kind of a melting.
the thing about it, too, you know, this track,
well represented in the stands.
this track here in Miramar always have some fast time, you know.
In this race, the 22-year-old 4th.
Always have some fast time.
The first
Yeah, man.
American across the line in Eugene.
Thank you very much, Fabian. See me put it up there so the people them can see what go on. 10.75 in the heats or the preliminary round, and now she came back.
Eugene, Oregon, Glenn Mills. Who was Glenn Mills? Glenn Mills coached Usain Bolt and Johan Blake, the 2 fastest men of all time. And Oblique Seville is coached by Glenn Mills, and he could not talk. He talked my ear off. I was glad for it.
Yeah, man, son. Hey, so the update on Boaji and Krumi, people, we understand that it is only a cramp. So it is good to know that he has possibly not pulled his hamstring. It seems because I'm learning that over in Bahamas is very chill.
Oh, he's going to get a medal. And then he couldn't replicate in the final. The Americans
So,
got a little better. He was,
yeah, man, yeah, Dr. Dan, he always fast over there in Florida, man.
he is good enough to be contending for a medal again this year at the World Championships.
So let's set the field for this A final in the men's 100. There's the start list for you as we'll have a pair of Canadians in the field. Jerome Blake, 27-year-old.
people, Shacarri.
Championship gold medal in the 4x1. And
That's a great race.
everybody's celebrating north of the
All right, so they
Jamaica
be.
in 2 and then Aaron
No, it's not legal track era. See the on the screen, people. It's on the screen. 4.1 meters per second.
lane number 3.
You know, you get the latest, you know.
Liberia in 4, Seville of Jamaica in 5, Hakeem Blake of Jamaica in 6, Ronnie Baker, 29-year-old American in lane 7, and Kyrie King, also the United States, in 8. The men's 100 meters.
And they are off cleanly away. Oblique Civil in the middle of the track. He looks good. Oblique Civil seem to be leading. Oblique Civil. Oh!
Take the victory here.
Oblique and Blake.
Easy on himself as he had to make up a little bit of ground after rounds. Nice start out of the blocks, but he does take the win just a shade above 2 meters per second, 991 with a wind at 2.2.
So the partisan Jamaican crowd, you're loving that.
So Oblique 991. Hakeem Blake 993.
The guy that we told you.
Aaron Brown 997. Ronnie Baker 998. So it is a good thing for the Jamaican. Now, with this 991, you can really say now, you know, people, that it is very close because the wind reading is 2.2 meters per second, just above
Pressure.
the allowable.
That's, of course, I think in part, no doubt to the brilliant Glenn Mills, who is guiding his career. So Jamaica goes 1-2 in the men's 100 with Seville and Blake, both of whom train in Kingston, 991 and 993 with Aaron Brown.
So not a bad run there from Oblique.
Canada up for third.
You can see that he was pushing. He didn't have the time to move from side to side like he normally does.
Second across the line, and let's now hear from the winner who's down with Brianna Williams.
Oblique 9921. So, what was your preparations coming into this meet, and how do you feel
Brianna with interview people. Andrew Hudson apparently did not start.
Alright, so there is your winner. What about these hundreds here, Paul? 10, 5, and 9, 9, 1. Not bad at all. So Oblique Seville, we had him as the favorite. We just didn't know how close anybody else would get to him. It turns out that his Jamaican countryman, Oblique,
Yeah, man, it was a good run there by Blake. You know, Blake pressed him to the line.
very close to him, within 200s. You see
Yeah, man, Blake pressed him to the line.
for place. The top
Yeah, man, me just read.
places across the line
Let me not just say it, man.
with a 2.2 meter per second.
Oblique Civil narrowly defeating. See there on the screen, people. I have everything on the screen, you know, man.
Johan, you have Akeem. Yeah, Blake's a popular name down there.
So fabulous 100 meters here.
So good run, good run. Big up yourself, Dr. Dan. Good run by the gentleman there. Very good run.
And from those 100 meters, certainly the star of the day, the headliner coming out of that race, the fourth fastest performance ever in the event, wind aided today, 10:57.
Some people in the comment section asking why Brianna doing why Brianna doing interview and not running. People, I did an exclusive video. Brianna is not well. She has an tight hamstring that has been bothering her. So, you know, of course, she's resting it at the moment. Big up yourself, Tasha. Alright, Karen Robinson, big up yourself.
All great. So how are your preparations coming in for the run?
Yeah, man, me soon something, man. Me soon see when I carry to the finals or semi-finals later on. I'll be on live.
So everything's just really coming together. So this year is really it's the year that I'm excited about. It's my year.
Special year for you. All the best and great win today.
You have a good one.
Thank you too.
She looks relaxed and happy, and coming off the final turn here in the last stretch of Shericka Jackson next to her in lane number 5. But, you know, again, strength of a hurdler showing that she is equally as versatile without those hurdles in front.
And remember who she has to contend with. The world indoor hurdler, world indoor record holder, Femke Bol, Dalila Muhammad, who's not going anywhere, Anna Cockrell, and of course, the world record holder, Sydney McLaughlin-Laverne.
This is sort of like what you see with distance runners where they're playing the game between higher distances. You've got women in the hurdles who are talking about open 4s. You got to be ready for whatever you think can get you on a team.
Absolutely. You have to do everything you can.
Early season doing up, people. It's still early season.
Nationals, you can get in that top 3.
Still early season.
That is one of the hardest teams to make.
You understand?
Side because they have 2
Still early season.
last world championships.
Getting the hurdles set up now.
No, that's not a world lead. No, people, why it's not a world lead? The wind reading for a legal time to be posted as a world lead has to be below positive 2.0 meters per second. Once it is outside of that, it cannot be seen as a world lead. You understand? So like Shacarri 10.57 is not a world lead because it was run in positive 4.1 meters per second. You understand? So that's how it is. The wind has a lot to do with if the time is seen as a world lead or not. So a very good one so far. Good run. Good to see the athletes running that way. You understand? But again, it is still early season. Very early in the season. You understand? Shane Sutherland, stop your foolishness. Jamaica was slightly sluggish, then became one. There eats. David Scott. How would David at that now? CD, one Joshua Michaelin from Cayman Island is running. Can you say which race he run? Would have to go check that out. I can't check that out now. Claude Murphy, big up yourself. Yeah, man, it was a very close 100 between Blake and Civil. It was no joke. So the hurdles are on track right now. The hurdles event, the women's 100-meter hurdles on track.
Associated lanes, 8 women scheduled to this 100-meter hurdles, and full field expected in the men's race as well.
2 Olympic finalists in this race, just in different events. Anna Cochran made the final in Tokyo, and Gabby Cunningham made the final in Tokyo as well in the 100 hurdles. She was the beneficiary of the defending Olympic champion who was suspended. She was actually 4th across the line at the Olympic trials, and then was put on the team when Brianna Rollins was taken to the U.S. team that went to Tokyo.
Race is scheduled to go off in about 5 minutes, with the men's 110-meter race to follow, and then men's and women's 800, and wrapping up with the 200.
Alexa Dixon.
Carrying us through to about 45 minutes past the next hour.
Of course, Gabby Cunningham was trained.
Yeah, man. Akeem Blake. Blake and Civil. So the hurdles lining up to be to take center stage now. And
left him, but she says that her season is progressing well. We'll certainly get a
Carifta is on break, Claude.
she's gonna have her hands full here with Marshall and Cockrell.
Yeah, man, she was banned, you know. I think she's back. If my memory serves me right, you know, Dr. Dan.
So just getting the final preparations of these hurdles done.
Yeah, man.
As this facility was built out, and you've had a lot of involvement in it, I mean, was it always the vision here to be able to host an elite event each and every year? And and I guess secondary question is, how does the local community get access, and is it a vibrant part of sort of the infrastructure of the sport in this region?
I'll tell you what happens here. If you come here from about 9-10 a.m. until I'd say about 4.
You know, so over the years I saw the Carifta schedule is very, very bad schedule. So they run the prelims in the morning and then the semis and final in the afternoon up to evening time.
Work out here, so it comes alive at night. But yeah, to answer your question, when Vernon Hargrave stood in the middle of that field,
Sonic Marsh, I don't think Hobbs can contain Richard's speed. Talk truth quote. Yeah, I'm Shacarri look good, yes, of course, but Ali Hobbs more powerful. When I look at Shacarri, she's not that technical.
putting enough stands to host a lot of
You understand? So that might pose some problems for her.
track does need some work.
You understand?
Patched right now.
But as it stands,
And you see the times, and you know how this sport works. Somebody's going to look at that result today with Shacarri Richardson and T.T. Terry and go, oh, I want to run on that track. So it sort of sells itself when the results are as good as they have been.
Well, one of the things we've talked about as a sport is, like, you know, maybe bifurcate some of the event groups and have some special.
alright, so the hurdlers are on track now.
As you talked about in between the heats, and then when the main program starts, you bring, you know, somebody to play some music and get the act going. It's got
No way come on. I like her now. She stopped taking it. Well, Sonic Marsh, I don't know. Abs more powerfully built. Shacarri leg speed looks good, but Abs is still looking good this season. So I mean, that's a very tough one. Very, very tough one. Tough one to call, Sonic. But two good athletes. Two very good athletes.
Most of the women in this field have bettered in their life. Only Cockrell and Cunningham actually have run fast
So the women's 100-meter hurdles on track.
And Marshall would have to have a bad day to have any problems in this race. Marshall is now coached by Boogie Johnson, who of course coaches Tallulah Muhammad. And he had 2 of the 3 medals when the U.S. swept in Rio in the Olympic Games. As he coached both Brian and Rollins.
All right, so the ladies are paying attention, looking down the tunnel vision right now, ready to go in that 100-meter hurdles. So outdoor track and field is now live and direct, people.
These women will get a win legal race. We know it's going to be fast, but will it count for any records?
Well, people all over the world still coming to grips with what was witnessed on the track at Hayward Field back last summer in Oregon 22 when Tomi Amusan blistered to a new world record in 12:12.
I think there's another world record coming in this event this year. I called it last time.
Otto Bowling say he believes that the world record are going to break in at the 100-meter hurdles again. You know.
But 12:07, I believe, at the end of last season after
Yeah, man, the US trials is going to be epic.
I look back at those worlds round.
Big up yourself, Fitzroy.
Had a little bit of PTSD on the false start. But here we go. Women's 100 hurdles from Miramar.
No, but you can't. You shouldn't have nothing to do with track still, you know.
Tokyo is in lane 4.
Some don't know how that set.
LSU grad
Hey, get some water and then put like 2 scoops of that on in it.
is in lane.
in the can.
Also Olympian. Women's 100-meter hurdles.
All right, and they're off.
Blocks well.
Some good hurdling taking place here. Quick straight leg coming down quickly as possible from the front runners. Here they are into the straight. Ah, that athlete on the inside.
Lloyd Brown, that was, who got very close to Philia Marshall. 12:62 is confirmed now.
Tonya Marshall, 12:62. 2.2 meters per second wind reading.
And Anna Cockrell up for 3rd. So the 2 training partners get 1st and 3rd. Gabby Cunningham, 13:07. So that's a lot of I'm not sure. Because we talk about the 400 hurdles, but the 400 hurdles might, the 100 hurdles might be equally as hard, certainly for the Americans, to make that team. And they are only taking 3 because, of course, Amusan, the world champion, is from Nigeria.
All right, so Tonya Marshall, 12:62. Amoy Brown of Jamaica, 12:69. Anna Cockrell, 12:73. Amber Hughes, 12:95. Gabrielle Cunningham, 13:07. Merlin Jean, 13:22. Danielle Beatty, 13:47. And Giselle Lost, she didn't finish that one at all.
Here's your winner, Tania Marshall.
Tonya Marshall is one to watch for this season in the hurdles. Listen, the 100-meter hurdles for women, one of the most competitive events.
She's already, as I said, around 12:06. But this is a
One of the most competitive events in track and field right now.
young Miss.
You understand?
So there she is, middle of your screen, 3 to her left, 3 to her right. Is the Jamaican Brown. that
Amoy
we
Brown
closest
step in.
From lane 2. So you'll see her on the extreme right. She made Marshall lean. And the Jamaicans, too, remember, they have the silver medalist from the World Championship. So that's a hard team to make as well.
Yeah, man, Jamaica. Hey, listen. For US, for Jamaica, the hurdles event, it's gonna be very difficult. Very, very difficult. What say you people?
Y'all better not be in here going back
Big up yourself, Fresh.
about no time.
Now the men will be out on the track here.
Y'all know what I'm saying.
Their single race.
Y'all know what
Yeah, man, the women 100-meter hurdle, women and men 110. So,
then when you do,
Steve Patrick is saying so is the 100. Yeah, man, that is gonna be hot too.
shit don't matter.
No doubt about that.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I gotta go back in the weight room and finish my job.
But the highlight of the day so far, people, 10.57 by Shacarri. Wicked time.
I'm real talking to y'all American.
Even though it is an illegal time, it is a wicked time by Shacarri.
Y'all, you better pick your face up.
Yeah, man, wicked time.
We gonna be through this. How many times?
Somebody said that
Nobody care about
it look like she's a queen of
every year. Get excited. Just be
running.
enjoy the moment. They looking good. All right. Just let the season unfold. But right now, don't y'all be in here starting with these jam rock people because these jam rock people got the right to talk. Americas, we ain't got the right to talk. So I don't want no Americas in here talking at all. Like we ain't got no room to talk. We gotta get excited because of what we just saw. That's a problem in itself with American printing.
Hey,
Shut the hell up.
listen.
We did nothing.
Ray's gonna blow this in the people. For people who want to watch the meet, I have a link, you know. Or you can go over. You can go over to Instagram. If you have Instagram, you can go watch it on Race Take Instagram page. And Dr. Dan has been providing links in the comment section. So you can check out those links that Dr. Dan has been posting. So check out the messages from the name Dr. Dan.
LeBron James, it ain't nothing wrong with standing behind ours. All right? Ain't nothing wrong.
All I'm saying,
But can we stand behind ours when you know what? Can they stand
Americans have a lot of thought now. They are going to be milking this. Yeah, man, Damian Thomas is still running. I think he got hurt sometime last season, but he seems to be back,
why the hell you keep doing this shit when it don't matter?
putting himself right into the mix.
You need to do this shit when it matters.
But I'm talking specifically about
But the talk of the town right now is the 10-5-7 by Shacarri.
Sucks when it comes to championships. S-U-X sucks when it comes to championships. I'm just damn I know Miramar.
Oh, Sonic Marshall watch Ray Take as well. Yeah, man. For all the people in the comment section, she ran 10-7-7 legal time. Who is Jason Smith talking?
Earlier, you know, the one interesting thing from a production value standpoint that we all talked about coming out of that was the natural sound that you could pick up on the track as a result of the fact that everything. You could hear everything, and her authentic reaction.
There it is on the results sheet. Jason. See the B race and the A race. One is 4.1, one is 3.2. Shacarri 10-5-7. So where did it come back to be 10-7-7? Yeah, man, we know it's not legal, man. We have been saying that. It's the highlight of the day, but the wind reading, you still can't take it away from her. Oh, the blow out back, boss. Me don't know everything track. What go on? Orlando Bennett is in this one too. Yeah, Brain Jane. Where are you, Brain Jane? Hey, Angie, you know, me put a video and Brain Jane drop a comment tonight, though. But we don't see him on here.
Thomas and Bennett, the South American champion this year, career rate 5. The NCAA runner-up last year is here. That's Eric Edwards Jr.
Where did he go?
Oregon.
No.
Well, he went to Oregon at some point.
Well, no, it was LSU. You've been talking about LSU all day today, so you have some sort of deal with them.
You threw up a soft pitch and I missed it. LSU
Hey, Fabian. Fabian. RDD a sample, man, you know.
And then Eddie Lovett of the Virgin
You know that, Fabian, I said that the times that they ran in the first round was illegal time. The man says it's not illegal time with winning. So if it winning that you know still illegal. Yeah? Sean was star. Detonation oblique look good man. The two of them. Him and something there. They really look good. All right, so Shane Brathwaite, Damian Thomas, Orlando, and they love it.
Oh shit, they done froze up on us. Oh shit. Come on now. USA TV? Miramar? Johnny D down there. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The bootlegging of the bootlegging of the bootlegging. Did everybody do this just mine?
Why these people don't watch the meat, man? Why these people don't watch the meat? Hey, the thing freeze.
Oh, no, them folks done froze up down there. God damn.
The meat freeze, people.
I'm hard on her because she could be better than what she is. Dang! I'm froze up on her, y'all. Hold on. Let's see if they're going to let us get back for 200. Dang! Hey, somebody else check they stuff, see?
All right, so Eric Edwards won that one, 13.21. Orlando Bennett was second, 13.37. Rafael Pereira, 13.40. Damian Thomas, 13.42. Shane Brathwaite, 13.59.
Hell no, them folks say, oh, it's over with, baby. Them folks say, you ain't watching nothing else. Damn, son.
What go on? The meat freeze up, people. The wind blow the thing.
Man, that thing out of there, Jack.
He won the final detonation.
It's frozen on your TV too? Dang.
Character resume about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I gotta see this 200. I'm trying to see this 200. Damn. I need, look here. And then we outside. Dang, man, what the hell?
Yo, the meat freeze up, people. But we still getting the result. So Orlando Bennett was second and Damian Thomas was fourth. 10-3. Is it? 13-3.
Damn, son. This y'all fault.
And 13-4.
Cause y'all was in here arguing over some stuff that shouldn't even need to be arguing about. And them folks probably seen y'all in here talking about the see what y'all did. Oh, we back.
Oh, we're back.
We take each day, day by day, one foot in front of the other at a time. Training, Coach Ball got us good. Training all the way till September. All right, sir. Let's hit it. Diamond League funnel. So that's the end goal, but there's steps in between.
Brianna Williams doing some interviewing people.
All the best for this season, Eric.
Alright, yeah man, it's back. Yeah man, Bennett and us slow for true, man.
10-meter hurdles.
Hold on the Fabian, me I go check it.
Early season victory for him. Yes, the time he probably wishes it was faster. Remember too, 110 hurdlers don't want a ton of wind behind them as you get here because it pushes them 12:69 way too close to the hurdle they're trying to take next. So I remember hurdlers. We
for us. We prefer. I remember Alan Johnson telling me, "Hey, a perfect race for me, no win whatsoever. Let me just do my thing without anything getting me too close to those 42-inch barriers." So
hold on, the Fabian.
as Jamaica's Orlando Bennett gets
It's time to 288.
Olympian Damon Thomas in fourth.
It's a great look high above the track, and now inside into our broadcast position for the first time on a Paul Swangard. It's been a very enjoyable day here so far in Miramar, and we'll look back at some of the action that we've had. We've got 4 races to go. Shacarri Richardson's performance, 4th win day, certainly will be the standout performance.
Oh, trust me, my phone is already like 10:57 question mark. Everybody's going to be, that's going to be the highlight we think so far of this meeting, and that's going to be tough to beat in terms of overall highlight. It's not just that Shacarri ran fast. 10:5 is a spectacular time, but that time converts to 10:77 with no win. I think what's more special,
She's getting some good money for that CD. Yeah, man, me know, man. Of course. Then you think, say, me, I have a problem with her doing it, Dr. Dan. No, sir.
has to improve if she's
Go for the moolah.
with the Jamaicans from the last Olympics.
Work, she work, you know.
That start, I think, is going to put her closer and make her contend earlier, and that, I think, changes the game. We'll
What the hell Otto talking about?
early and
I
things
missed it.
change. We were
I
able
just
to
see y'all saying, Otto, shut up.
You
What
have
I
to be
missed?
encouraged. If you're a Shacarri Richardson fan, seeing the work that Dennis Mitchell has had, that Dennis has put into her start.
Well, throughout that, I mean, just the attention that she's being afforded. She has this platform. She's done a great job of sort of building her brand. And now it's, you're moving into an opportunity with Paris on the horizon in 2024. Which kind of
Hey, some serious track and field in the next 2 years, you know.
Yeah, I think that if
Because next season,
2019 was supposed to make the team.
next season,
We know what
you'll be having
she blew away the
Olympic Games.
She had the issue with the cannabis where she couldn't go. And then last year people said, okay, Worlds this year, and it didn't happen. She didn't get out of the
You understand?
It's a case of
So, some serious track and field people.
we see the talent, but she has to put together a full
I saw
season.
someone.
That part, Otto.
She gets to
That
the
part.
World
At least you right
Championships,
about
she
that.
gets there, that she can look like this and be an actual contender.
You got to put together a full season.
Serena Cole never break the champs record.
again, as I mentioned, and that's
Shacarri wasn't no damn injury at U.S. trials. Beyonce span. Shut the hell up.
what's happening with Shacarri, and building on this momentum. And I think there's a lot of people.
Hey, retake no easy, you know.
Even though it's early in the season,
Man, I blast the commentator them.
plan to sustain and keep this momentum going.
If I'm Dennis Mitchell, you just have to keep her focused. I feel, just as a casual observer, that sometimes she doesn't focus for the whole year. It's why she has these peaks and valleys. So as long as they're able to do that, remember too, she's older now. She's maturing. So this is not the 19-year-old Shacarri that came out of LSU. Now she's had some adversity. She's had some setbacks. I know she sees.
Man, get to the 200. Nobody give a damn about this.
She needs to use that to make sure that she has a full season. And so that
Every time I walk back in here.
And anyway, you take it still, you know, it's an impressive run, you know.
Get over Botswana, not to race against Shelly
Oh, Reed.
Get to the damn 200.
No, sir, that.
200, I believe,
Hey, Shacarri, I'm not chicken, you know.
and trying to make sure that she's, relevant not only on the U.S. stage but on the global stage. Maybe a hint that if she's ready, she can, pop into that Doha, one of those early.
You think Shacarri a chicken?
About 7 of them before the U.S.
I'm glad
Championship.
you mentioned that because that's one of the ways I keep her focused. I say, you know what? We're not staying in Florida this year. We're going to set up camp in Europe, and let's say 5 weeks before U.S. Nationals in early July.
We got Rabat, we got.
I would.
Me not think Reed can beat her, man.
She's on a team, and
Fabian, what go on? You muted, Fabian.
Yeah, look like me go switch to data internet. Like me internet after me switch to data.
All right. Yeah, man. Me not think Alana couldn't ready for Shacarri, man. Oh God,
Something with
man.
my phone.
Can't
you
think
can-
about Shacarri and Reed. Reed have to be consistent in running those times. for people to be saying that. I will put pressure, man. Put pressure upon yeah, man. I follow that Dr. Dan. That is folly. And I say that without reservation. That is folly. You can't expect for an athlete that just run 10-9 for beat up Shacarri. No matter where Shacarri go on with, Shacarri still. You see me I say Fabian?
I mean,
No
you
matter
see
where
what the
Shacarri go on with,
problem,
Shacarri a quality athlete, man.
right? And I've always said that Shacarri has a lot of potential. She has a lot of watching her run. She has a lot of Shacarri form needs a lot of work. Her start needs a lot of work, and I've been saying this for like 2 years. So I know that if somebody fix her form and her start, she will be running fast.
Mm.
So the problem is that we make a lot of Jamaicans don't like her, and we make the hate cloud our judgment. And this is one thing with track and field. Track and field is a very honest sport, and times don't lie. Times don't lie. Whatever happened
Mm.
last year means nothing at all right now. Um, it's a new season, new year. Shakari definitely in front. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah, man, definitely. And if we were to look at the whole cancellation of things in comparison to what that time would have been equated to, then it would still be a fast time
Ten
between
seven.
10,
Still be
10
10 7.
6 and 7.
10-6, 10-7. If it was a positive 2.0, which is the right at the legal limit, it would be a 10-6. And if it was there was no win, it would be like 10-7. So it would be 10-7 or faster, which is
Yeah,
which is
man.
excellent.
Yeah, so it's still a creditable performance.
Yeah. I
You
mean, even in
understand?
my house, people asking me if I'm worried and stuff, and I'm saying I'm not worried. Um,
Remember, I said Shelly,
and
I got open with 10-7, 10-6, you know.
Shelly,
I think she's gonna be there too, you know. But I don't think they'll be competing in the same race, you know.
no, Shakari will be running the 200 and
In
Shelly
the
will be running the
200, yeah.
100.
And that caused a little confusion some time ago. Hold on, there's a race on track right now, the 400 meters for men. And the athletes are stepping at the moment.
Is that 4 or 8? That looks
No,
like
that's
4.
800. Sorry, yeah, the 800
Okay.
meters. So it's a two lap. Yeah, man, she good. She good, man. We can't deny the quality Shacarri.
Yes.
You
So she is
understand?
quality. She is quality. Am I saying that she's going to beat the Jamaicans? No. But she is
No, we
quality.
not say that.
That is that a lot of people don't understand. Just because you are giving her flowers, and I'm being honest about her and giving an honest assessment about her, that doesn't mean we are saying that she's better than the Jamaicans, or she's gonna beat Shelly, or she's gonna beat Ilian, or she's gonna beat Shericka. We are just saying she is running some quality times. That's all we are saying, and you have to give her that.
The only problem I have with her, Fabian, I wish that she can be consistent. So I see somebody in the comment section says she's not even gonna qualify for the US team. That might be true. And that would have been equal to her not being consistent. If she's consistent, then I think she can qualify to her first major championship. You understand?
I think she's going to qualify. I think if she's going to qualify for the 100 meters at the US trials, she will qualify.
Yeah, man.
She has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. She has been doing a lot of work, a lot of work. If you realize she's still on social media, but she hasn't been on social
Minimize,
media as much.
minimize.
Right. So she has really locked into her training and actually working on her weaknesses, you realize her start has also gotten a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Her form has also improved a lot. So, I mean, she is improving, and we expected her to improve.
All right, David Scott is asking a question. Do I think it's down to mindset as well? Jamaican can never fully master 400 meter. I think that is one of the variables, but I do believe that our approach to 400 meters, preparation, I believe that's the challenge. The Americans then believe in the speed base when it come on to 400. We believe in the long runs, and what that is tapping into is the aerobic energy system. And I believe that with the Americans, them no run nothing over 450 in training or practice, they call it. So if we can get our athletes to do the 400 work like a sprinter, because it is a sprinting event, then we can do it. But the mindset, you're right, David. The mindset is a part of it because everybody want the glamour event. A man a run 10-2 consistently for years. He could have tried the 400 and try translate that speed into the longer sprint. So yeah, that could be one. What say you, Fabian?
I agree, 200%. And being a coach at the younger levels, at the primary school level, I've never had an athlete that says they're a 400-meter runner. I, being the coach, normally just look at their times. So, for instance, if it's a 12-year-old or 11-year-old boy, he's not running sub 13 in the 100 meters. Realistically, he doesn't stand a chance of medaling. But if he's running
Hold on,
13,
Fabian. Rajay Hamilton of Jamaica running 1:47.42 in this 800 meters. He was beaten by Puerto Rico's Ryan Sanchez and Cameron Jones of the United States third. That's a creditable
that's a
time.
good time that in 147
Mm-hmm.
at this
Yeah,
stage.
continue what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm just adding to the mindset part of it, where I say a lot of guys running 10-2 consistently for years and wouldn't even think about running the 400. That is how I select my 400 athletes in primary school. If I realize that they're running like maybe a 13 flat or a 13-1, that will not make them medal in the 100 meters. But I would take them and teach them the 400 program, let them do a
Mm-hmm.
400, and they would become very good quarter milers. That's what I have been doing for years at the primary school level. If those who know me or follow my primary school know, I always have good quarter milers. Always have good quarter milers because of that fact. Turn my sprinters into quarter milers. So again, it's a whole mindset thing, and at that level, they all want to sprint. Everybody wanted, well, not, let me not say sprint because 400 is a sprint. They all want to run the 100. But
The Blue Ribbon
the
event.
message that I give to them, the message that I give to them is that Jamaica has 3 million 100-meter runners, and we have 1,000 quality sprint 100-meter runners, but we don't have 50 quality 400-meter runners. It's really about getting a job, going out there, feeding your family, getting opportunities. You still get a gold medal. It's the same gold medal you get for winning the 100 as you get for winning the 400. So
Mm.
it's really a mindset thing. And once we get over that mindset and adapt some of the let me say the good practice or the best practices of the Americans, then we can improve.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even realize the
I
Americans
think it's
are
coaching
still,
though, Fabian. It has to be with
yeah,
coaching too,
it is
Because if you
coaching.
look upon the world champion Olympic winners over the years, they have been mostly Americans. And when you look at the ones outside of Americans that have won, they are coached by Americans. So I
Hmm.
believe it has to be with coaching as well. And then it goes back to my initial argument of the quarter milers have to be fast.
They have to be fast.
But we have prepared them for too much looping long runs and all of them something there. You understand? So me think of the
Yeah.
coaching. The coaching has a big part to play in that. The man them prepare top 400-meter athletes, Virgin. Look at the Jamaicans who run fast. I think only the man that run fast are training at Jamaica, and I must the guru of train him is Stephen Francis. Train what him name again? McDonald. Him have the national record.
And he has very fast. Fast enough.
Huh?
And he's very fast. What
Mm-hmm.
fast speed? Yes, him around 200. I think velocity.
Yeah, but who coach the Bahamians, David Scott? That me I tell you, you know. Who coach the Bahamians we do well at the event? Americans. Check it. Me not say what me I say at the all and be all, you know. But I believe our system of preparing our 400-meter athletes, me not like it. Man go to a block slow for 400. The Americans them poppy block, them are tip on ground.
You know, that's
No
one thing
itching.
I've always, coach, you know, that's one thing I've always gone against though. For my 400 runners. My 400 runners have to run the first 200. You know. They have to run it, you know. I don't believe in trying to catch somebody. Catch me down at the finishing line.
Mm.
So that is one thing with when I'm training my quarter mile that me always go by myself and me never really like the jogging thing because 400 meters is a sprint. And I believe if you start out, you give yourself too much work if you start out jogging at the start of the race. You have to go
Mm.
hard. Go hard. But as coaches, we have to just look at what other countries are doing and teach some ideas from them. Like how the Americans right now, you know that they had a relay camp, I think 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a 1 month relay camp, the Americans that they had and it culminated in the I think it was Texas relays last week when I
Mm-hmm.
started the 4x1s. Yeah, and they're doing that every few months, having relay camps, trying to fix their baton problems. So
Mm-hmm.
expect the US to be better at baton changes in the future.
So
So
they
this
are
is
being assertive and pragmatic about their
right. They're being assertive, they're being pragmatic, they're being honest to themselves, saying, hey, this is something that we're not good at. So let us
mm-hmm.
spend the time, have some relay camps, let us fix it. And they had a lot of athletes there. That is why I realized that USA gold, USA blue, USA red, running on those relay teams, having different combinations, but they are all getting the same relay practice, changing out to different people. You don't know who is going to make the final four, but when I have a pool of 12 sprinters there, it must come from them. Or say even if it don't come from them, say three must come from them.
Mm-hmm.
So at times we have to just revisit our training programs and what is working for other people, what is not working, and see how because learning never stops, you know, it keeps evolving.
Yup. Never stop. So Aji Wilson winning that 800-meter 202.95. Kayla Johnson of Jamaica 207.49. Have some work there. Vincent Shaquifa Maloney 204. Kendra Chambers US 206. And Aziz Ayob from Puerto Rico 208. So that's 800 meters. Brianna interviewing her at this time.
And
You hearing Fabian? You hear the interview? Huh?
my here,
Okay.
let me my feed.
Your internet poor though.
So Yeah,
Yeah,
things are
crack up.
raining. I think Mobile Energy, the assessment about Brian. Um,
I I don't think David Scott we can dominate 400. I don't think we can. We do better at the shorter ones. Me not think we can something there. Yeah man, Brianna doing the interviews.
well,
Me not go as far as say we can dominate 400. Remember
we're
say
gonna be
since McKinley and them people there now, who have we had? Bert Cameron. Remember say overseas Bert did a train to, you know. Michael McDonald, Davian Clark and those athletes. Where them train? Overseas. Nathan Allen and Bloomfield when they were bursting on the scene 400. Where they train? Overseas. American coaches. I have to give credit where credit is due. I believe the Americans have the formula for the 400 preparation. That's all I have to say. Me believe the Americans have the formula for 400-meter preparation, and we just need to learn the formula.
me soon learn the formula. Me soon learn the 400 formula from the Americans. And you know, it's my favorite event that soon learn the formula
Four
from them.
quarter.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's my favorite event to coach. I don't know why. I've always had good quartermilers.
But here why me think it affect the mind now. No, David Scott. Or it's a mindset. Every time we tell we people them about it, or the students, what we call it? What we call it? We call it the quarter mile. The first thing, we call it quarter mile. Which in itself, it is telling the athletes that it's a different event from the 1-2. And at this, so the problem might start with pressure in the mind. Quarter mile has come, different training. Yeah, we know you have to do different training, but at the same time, the whole theory behind it, quarter mile. It just set a standard, and it put in our people in mind say once you hear quarter mile, you hear problem.
As my long.
And where everything Chaka talk about. Everything Chaka, big up yourself. No box, no blow to them, man. Everything Chaka. Chill, man.
Everything Chuck, welcome to the realm of pastimes, okay? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Coach, me just go ask everything Chuck and I say away him there, him no reach it.
Yeah.
As me know him I gonna say box I gonna get blown and
Yeah, man. I see Blake here too. Blake Giant.
two of them one. Yeah man, let them
The
come
two
in.
of them found one time. One day brain drain so rich.
I wanna have a plan. I wanna have a planting.
Who son young Kellyn?
After the
Alright, so we're gonna have the 200 meters now. I think this is the penultimate event. Yeah, man.
Rocky there too.
Rakil, me no say Rakil. I me no say Dr. D. I me no say
Yeah man, Rocky there man.
RDD. Oh, Rakil in a building.
Yeah man, he's him behind me.
The whole US massive come over here with the Fabian.
Yeah, but
Then you
when
already
you
know how that 200 meter. You know, say I go going and it's a finna go.
it's an
I be
American, I want
staying up.
100.
Where's the
I'm
Rocky? You
really
at the meet? The man say I'm at the meet and it different. Shacarri this year I'm more dedicated. Shacarri. All right.
as what we did as I was alluding to earlier that she's a completely different athlete now. Which is
But
good.
David, 400 is a sprint, and I they say you get it wrong. To 400 is a sprint. We start the well in at 800. We have other field events, so we are the well in. Of course, we are think of track and field as track and field. I believe so. Oh, everything track there. I think Jamaicans are taking track and field serious. We're doing well in the throws, doing well in the jumps, in the sprints, which goes over to the hurdles. Understand? So we are females in the 400 meters. So it's just the men 400 meter needs a little bit of perking. You understand? So many things say we are put. Hey, see Shacarri will come back in our chat. Shacarri win a race and come in our chat. You remember the fake Shacarri? You Fabian? Okay, Fabian freeze up. All right, so let's see what Let's Slide Tobago is gonna be doing in this one.
Coleman versus Tibogo,
Mm.
leaning towards the youngster.
Tobago.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodney is there as well. And they're off. Some that look biggie, man. Christian Coleman look biggie. Oh my word, he fell. What? Coleman and Tobago get at the same time. Coleman run well, man. 20.00. And it's 1.9 meters per second.
Win legal. Legal
Yeah, man,
win.
it's legal.
Hey, you see Coleman start just a while ago, coach.
Yeah, man, he get a very good start off of the third, man.
Hey, Coleman fly out of the blocks, you know.
Hey, wanna stop push Alana for beat seniors, the man. I wanna get them something that track era. What y'all talk, say, man? You,
Wait, what are
you,
they
you,
saying about Alana?
you think say it seen as them a chicken, man?
Every year them say it, coach. Just not pay them no mind, cause last year it was Brun to beat the seniors and Tina. Every year them say it. Let's give them their time. The seniors, them not easy to beat. Doing track for 8 months and then go turn for two different things.
Hmm?
A lot of them don't understand that doing high school track and then doing a pro program is completely different.
Man, in order to do that, pro program, you have to tap in some weights,
And the worst part about it is, and that is why a lot of these athletes, when they turn pro, them actually get slower before them go faster.
Right, because
Normally,
them
you
a
don't see
breakdown
right.
by
You
lifting
don't see
heavy.
you don't see them running fast the next year. Normally, there's a 2 year gap until their body get used to the program for them to actually start delivering. a part of the reason why I'm not concerned about Brianna also because remember she changed camps, she's doing a different program in a different environment, all of those things, her body's still adjusting and
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a lot of work. You see them running up some hills, man. Some hills when normal, are training and stuff. They're putting in a lot of work, so her
Virgin.
body's still adjusting.
Virgin. I saw Beyonce, big up yourself. Fabian, I went to an early morning training in Champs, and I was at a particular location and I see the whole crew step in it. Titans International training. And it wasn't any running day. It was mainly core work and
Mhm.
farm and all of these things. Hold on there. May I listen to Christian Coleman? He's doing the 200 to better as 100. So he's working on this 200, the 200 to get better than the 100. FBA family is here. Who is your FBA family, Shacarri? Big up yourself, Tony. So what I was saying, Fabian, when we say Brianna workout, Regina, pure man, And you know, so that adrenaline rush is gonna be there to try and keep up with the man them. So she might have put in some extra work.
I think I may alone see it. A lot of videos and a lot of pictures that I'm seeing her training with Johan Blake. Now, those who know Johan Blake know that Johan Blake don't play with him training.
When he come to when he come to that work part I work then a man say no ramp with me man.
Johan Blake don't play with
Yeah man,
training.
him administer that part that I traded.
You get what I'm saying? And if I see if that means that Brianna they put in some serious work if she work with Blake. That is one thing I always admire about Johan Blake. Training, Johan Blake don't play with training. So she's putting in some work. So if her hamstring is tight, that's fine. That's okay. But just know that coming out of it, she will get faster coming out of it.
Yeah man. So sometime it boy I don't know. She probably need a female. Them need to get another female in the camp quick though. It can become our training partner. Cause it pushes her and it might over push her. If you
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I remember some years ago. I remember some years ago when Shelly was at MVP. I saw Shelly doing some starts. When she doing the black stars, she was doing it with us half of them.
Yeah, you can do that. But me I thought the other part of the workout. Well, that is just
That is
one aspect I saw.
yeah.
But
Oh,
it she does look different among the men them, Bridget. And she have to
she need
try keep
another
up.
female there. She need another female there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so updates I'm getting from Bahamas again for those who are just coming in is that it might be a cramp for Nkrumah. They are going to do a scan to see if their initial thinking is correct.
That is some good news. Really, really good news there.
So we just hope that things can be better for Nkrumah. But that's a good run from Coleman though.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was running the 200 to work on his 100 meters, but running and that 100 meter for the US team is no joke.
Hmm?
That is no joke because another one of the sub 10 quarter milers stepping down to the 100. So that making that 100 meter the US team this year, I think this year the US will field two quality 100, 200 meter teams to the World Championships. Two quality both on the male and the female side. It could be a case where 7 of the lanes in both the 100 and the 200 will be taken up by Jamaicans and US. Let's see what Abby has to offer.
Hold on. The 200-meter start for women. Abby Steiner starts straighten up. Abby Steiner stepping forward. Tamari Davis. But Abby Steiner showed her class.
That I don't think that was her best execution. I didn't
Who
like
that?
it.
Abby.
Yeah, she didn't catapult.
Yeah,
I
but I
didn't I didn't
mean, she might be testing herself too
yeah,
at this stage of the season.
early season.
So
22 that
22-2, the wind reading positive 1.8 meters per second. Tamari Davis, 22-3-1. That's a personal best from her. Kayla White, 22-4-4. Anthony Strong, 22-7-0. Kyra Jefferson, 22-9-2. Sada Williams, 23-1-3. Kiara Parker, 23-1-8. You know, I saw Natalia White was a part of this listing, you know. But apparently she withdrew from the competition. So that is the final race of the day. The Miramar Invitational. Alright, so first outdoor race. So people, there you have it, you know. Islander says she like Abby because she's classy. Yeah, that is true, TF marketing. And that's what we have been saying. She has to be consistent. Montana, I said Brianna should have went to Elite Performance and with Shelly and Kimber. Boy. I think that club is kind of probably not one that will attract Nike athletes.
yes.
I mean, Shelly and them probably have a different understanding. You understand? But that's what the
They're
thing said.
more I like hey, I can give you a joke, coach. You remember last year when we were having the discussion about Kemba and it was the Puma deal that sealed the deal for us to know that she was going to Elite.
Mm-hmm.
The Puma, that was just the final nail in the coffin. Other than the fact that she named Little Shelly, other than the fact that at trials she was with them, despite all of that, that Puma deal that she got was 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 the final was the icing on the cake for me to say yes, she's definitely going. And I use that for all the athletes, their deals.
Yeah. So it kind of be difficult for them really, go down that road with Brenner. But some good trap meet, good performances, some win aided, And if you do the
Mm-hmm.
translation or the conversion, still good time. You understand? And that's the reason why I said I might ask a question in the video, is Shacarri back? Because it is still a creditable good time. You understand? So
Back and better than she was before. See, the Americans run out to their coach.
hmm?
The Americans run out. You see, the number of Americans who come in and attack us today because their sprint queen is running some wonderful times and they're attacking us.
Yeah man, them roll out man.
And I like
Brianna
it.
can't
I
be
love it.
retired. Yo, them people are really some played up. They say Brianna retire. Just because she get a commentary gig.
That just shows how well rounded she is. And that's again, I have to give credit to
Mm-hmm.
Otto Boland for that. I have to give credit to Otto for that, making sure that she's well rounded, that she can conduct. Remember, she was slated to run, and imagine she pulled out of the meet, and then she's rounded enough to do commentary for that meet or to conduct interviews for that meet.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So again, kudos to Otto and their team for developing that side
Mm-hmm.
of her in her early ages.
In the 2023 Miramar Invitational in Southern Florida.
So, coach, your word, concern.
Word? No. Me just
The
glad so
Americans are
she
happy.
kick off our season, but I'm not worried.
The Americans are happy, and they should be. Um, am I worried? No. Reasons why I'm not worried. One is April. Two, she hasn't been consistent enough for me, especially in big races. In a one-up race, she'll do this blistering fast time, but when it comes on to qualifying for the team, or she needs to get to the world champs, do it more consistently. And I want her to do that because I'm a natural born competitor. I've always said that I want Shelly to run against Shacarri. I don't want Shelly to run against an injured Shacarri. I want Shelly and Ilian and Shericka. I want them to run against a fully fit Shacarri because I'm a natural competitor and I want to compete against you when you're at your best. This year might be that year where Shacarri seems to be at her best. The state that our Jamaicans are in, I'm not sure. We've only seen two of them so far. Elaine running a 400 meter and a 60 meter outdoor, and Shericka running a couple 400 meters.
Mm,
Still waiting on Shelly to open again, like she did last year in Botswana.
mm-hmm.
But Walcott has mastered something with Shelly where she hasn't been running a lot of races throughout the season. I realize these last few years she's not running a lot of races. She just on the track 10-6. Go one back on the track again 10-6.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. But again, all of that is last year. This year, Shacarri is in front. For me, she's the front runner right now.
Yeah. So that's basically it for today, now, people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, hit the like button as you go out. Big up to Beyonce for that super chat. Jamaicans, y'all doing okay. 10.57. Looking with fire emoji. We no word, man. We no word. Like up the live before you leave, people. Yeah, man. She ran well, man. And she looked like she was pressing gas.
Mm-hmm. She was bouncing.
Hey, Chat Diamond, big up yourself. Chat Diamond say, please remember, medals are not handed out in Florida. It's Budapest in August. Oh my word. Shacarri, that is telling you that shots are thrown,
Big shot. That's enough.
Hey, Shacarri said when she win worlds, I should change the channel to Shacarri's desk. Let us see, no? Let us see if that will happen. That is true. Me like when Shacarri run. Honestly.
Me love it. Maybe the person they move to debate me now got chicken out again. There more want come now. But now that your
Yeah.
sprint queen is back.
Hey, yeah, Shakira said, when I win, you all do not tell that queen she is getting older.
Mm.
Shakira, full of
It would
thought
be like
no.
them. Talk,
Alright,
Shacarri,
Shakira.
oh my God. We can't even call her Chomsy.
Eh?
If me hear Shacarri attack, remember one joke where Shelly did make oh God, oh your name just slipped me one. Oh God. Can't believe Chomsy name slipped me. You know who me attacking them, they are elite. But
Who
him did I
that?
run a joke with Shelly. Him did I run a joke. He used to run to sketch man. We can't me don't know how your name slipped me.
Conroy?
Chomsy, no Conroy man. Pass on Conroy man. I never lose no
Dennis?
race. Touching, yes.
Yeah.
And Shelly call him Chomsy.
Yeah, I think I remember that video there. And Shelly say, you think I champs this?
You think that, yeah?
Yeah, man, I think they would have this on start thing.
So Shacarri need to do it on the world stage.
Yeah,
So we
man.
can go near the queen, yeah?
But the thing is that, you notice she not talk a lot.
Mm-mm. She not,
We don't know who Claude Murphy. We don't know who impersonate at all.
a
But
brain drain
over the
off.
since last year, this name has been on the channel supporting. So we big up the person. If it is the real Shacarri, we big her up. If it's a fake Shacarri, we still big her up because she over here. So subscribe and I give chat a vibe. You know, big up yourself. So it's the end of the meet, Fabian. Any final thoughts?
Um, it was a very good meet in Miramar. The turnout was good. A lot of her, I think all the athletes or most of the athletes who went there to run, they delivered. The fans also got what they were looking for. A lot of persons use this meet. It's a very fast track. They use this meet to see where they are and also to build momentum going into the season. So I think it's going to be a very interesting, very interesting track season. I am going on a limb and make an early prediction that is going to be for the 100, 200. That seven of those lanes in both the 100 and the 200 might be occupied
Yeah.
by Americans and Jamaicans, barring the 200-meter finals for women. That's the only difference there.
All
The
right.
100 and the 200 meters finals from barring the 200 meters, but in the 100, all seven lanes might be occupied by Jamaicans and Americans.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So with that said, people, we thank you very much for tuning in. It was a good vibe. Good vibe watching these people running. So definitely we hope to do this later on with the character games. Hey, BM you could have been right though. Jesus, please. Probably has something there, a brain drain, cause you notice we never see Shacarri and brain drain pan the live together, Not true, Fabian. From last year we asked the question,
His brain drain other account.
Me feel so.
Yeah, man, Shakira, brain drain other account. Pick up yourself, brain drain.
So BM say it might be brain drain for true because we never see two of them on no time.
Watch, you're going to see brain drain logging on your next phone now.
Yeah,
In
man.
about 3 minutes.
He not gonna log in so quick and realize that we catch up on him. Remember say last year World Championship we asked that I know he couldn't forward, The two of them never they for the live. Will Shacarri win? And that's why I forward. I'm brain drain. Shacarri go run fast time and him about TT. Remember say, hey, Adrian Russell, what's the question I ask? No, we don't know. We have figure say I probably somebody else. A brain drain. Somebody have a different account. You know? I don't know if I the real Shacarri. But we know a Shacarri chance in the person name. I think a brain drain still in it. You say fresh god.
Beyonce, I am American, so I'm not impressed. What is Beyonce not impressed with?
Eh?
What is
Beyonce no,
Beyonce not
I'm impressed with the Americans. Because at early season Beyonce know the game.
She knows the game. And
Yeah.
that's another. We can give them a little piece of the game because the reality is Americans run fast all year round. Jamaicans don't run fast until it matters.
Cause we peak at
So
the right time.
we load and offload and peak at the right time. Americans run fast and slow.
Oh, a Jamaican she a true Jaivan, but she not impressed by Jamaicans running sub. Alright, let us see. But
Oh,
we not
not
prolong
impressed
the conversation no more. But because we have to be back here later on for the character game. So Fabian, if you're there both, you can jump on same way. And we just have some track and field discussion. So people, see you later on. Please, two casualty of the competition. Nkrumah out injured. And also Adija Hodge, she's out injured. But from what I'm understanding is that she might be coming up in the 200 meters. So the clash between herself and Alana might come to fruition. But we are yet to see. Alright?
Yeah,
So until next time.
Problem for Adija.
Huh?
It's some logistics problem for Hodge.
Yeah, she had a swollen ankle, and that's the information I got from out of Bahamas. She got a swollen ankcle, and to be running off the turn, it's gonna be difficult depending on which foot. If it is the one closer to if it's the left leg, she might have problem running off the turn. So let us see how that one goes. I wouldn't want her to run and not being fully fit.
Yeah.
You understand? So again, people, big up yourself. Stay safe. Until next time. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.